Today we're going on a solo road trip.
Hi, I'm Allie, and although I've done a lot of solo travel, I've never actually done a solo road trip.
On the road again.
It's just a long drive.
Oh my god. This is giving like California vibes right now and I love it.
I'm in the process of traveling from Canada all the way down to Jamaica, and I had no idea how this would go, so stay tuned and let's get driving. This video is brought to you by Nomadlane.
Today is a very exciting day, you guys. So basically, I was invited by Sandals Resort in Jamaica. I have never been to Jamaica ever. I've never done anything like this, period. But there's a minor catch. So basically what happened is a couple weeks ago, Sandals reached out to me and I feel just starstruck that this is even something that I have been asked to do. This is something that I feel like, you know, the influencers go to, and I feel like I don't really identify as an influencer. I feel like the word influencer just has like a really cringy connotation to it. I don't know if that's just me. So when I got this offer, I'm like, of course I want to go. I've never been to Jamaica before, and honestly, Canada is getting very cold right now. Could use a little heat in my life. So everything was all great, fine and dandy, getting all of the details sorted, but they were not able to fly me from Canada. What do we do about that? At first I thought I was gonna have to forfeit this opportunity just because it is a bit out of the way to get back to the States, but then I realized I could just make a trip out of it. So in this particular situation, I felt like I had three options. Option one, I don't go at all. And honestly, I wasn't too excited about that option. Two, I could make my way down to the States and be bitter about it. And three, make a road trip out of it and have a great time. We're going with a third option. I don't know. I feel like we are just given so many beautiful opportunities in our lives, and it is our choice. A win or a loss. So another thing that is unique about this situation is that Tristan is not going. I did ask. Side note, I hope you guys like my packing cubes. I feel like I never used packing cubes until I started packing to go on cruise ships, and now that I have, we're never going back. If you've seen my recent videos, you probably know I've been in Canada for quite a bit of time now. At the time of filming this, it's officially been 3 months. So with the exception of going on the cruise for a week, because I was on Utopia back in July, we've pretty much been attached at the hip this whole time. And guys, I am not complaining. As far as a long distance relationship goes, I feel like this is just best case scenario to be with each other for that long. But nonetheless, we are raw dogging this trip. And when I say raw dogging, I mean going solo. We've done it. The big one is officially packed. You guys probably noticed I did not pack it too tight. Honestly, there's not too much I really need. Saying I don't need a checked bag is a stretch, but we get it for free. Originally, I thought I was gonna be able to get away with just doing my personal item and carry-on. And to that, I say, ha! Because there's no way I was doing that with my camera gear. So my biggest quarrel at the moment with Canada. So I've been doing the whole miles and points thing recently. I've decided to dedicate my loyalty to Air Canada. They're just like the biggest Canadian airline with the best points situation. But look how small this carry-on is. I had to get like a brand new carry-on. It was so hard to find. It's like one of the only airlines I've ever been on with like this small, tiny, itty-bitty carry-on restriction. We can make do with that. In said carry-on, this is where I'm gonna be packing all of my camera equipment. If you can imagine, I am bringing a lot of it. It's a problem. So all the camera gear is going here. All the other essentials are going here. So this is one of those travel bags that's like designed to be a personal item on a plane. So I have been using this bad boy for a little while now, but this is my first time I'm actually able to try it in like an airport setting. I think it's gonna be a game changer. So this is the bento bag from Nomadlane, and honestly, I feel like they've literally thought of everything that you could need. There are just pockets all over this thing. I made the mistake last time I was packing and I did not pack any extra pair of clothes. And then my second flight got canceled and I had to stay overnight, and it was a whole thing. But only a fool makes the same mistake twice. So we're packing all the essentials. Something I was also very excited about is the quart-sized toiletry bag. This is another one of those things I did not pack last time. So just in case I get delayed again, I am all set. And then on the other side, it also came with a little tech bag. The gang's all here, folks. I have a feeling that this is gonna be super helpful at the airport. We'll put it to the test for real later in this video, but something I'm really enjoying. So in this front pocket, it actually has a little spot for your passport. This little pocket's probably for pens, but I have these little like bloom things, like superfoods you can put in your water. A Tide to Go pen. You never know when disaster may strike. And I also have my portable charger. We got all the essentials here. So this pocket in the back is actually a bit bare at the moment. I'm thinking to put my wallet, my little tripod, and maybe some airport snacks. And then wait for it, there's even a spot for your phone. Honestly, I have really been enjoying this bag. I do think it's gonna make my life at the airport a lot more simple. It's a high quality bag. It is super functional for travel. Honestly, I can't say enough good things about it. If you would like to learn more about the Nomad Lane bento bag and support me in this channel, make sure to use the link in the description so they know that I sent you. Thank you guys so much for watching, and thank you Nomad Lane for sponsoring this video. Good morning. It is now Saturday, which means that the road trip has officially begun. I have just left Tristan's house and my final destination is Minneapolis. Currently that is 6 hours away. But something I'm really looking forward to about all of this is that I can make a bunch of stops along the way. So let's cross the border.
Hello.
Hello, how are you?
So where's home for you?
California.
What's so cute to Canada?
My boyfriend.
Welcome back.
Thank you. Whew. Going through the border always makes me so unnecessarily nervous. Like I have nothing to hide, but I'm like shaking. I've officially made my first stop. So prior to leaving Canada, I did not want to get snacks because I intentionally wanted to wait until I was back in the States. So far, all I have is Smart Food white cheddar. I have not done a long drive in quite a while, and I will say I do get tired when I'm driving. So hopefully this can entertain me a bit. Well, I can't say I was expecting this to be my first official stop, but I'm currently stopped to go on a little hike. So this entire trip so far, I have been itching to pull over, but I kind of rationalized with myself, like, it's only been 5 minutes. Like, we should get a little bit further than that before we start making stops. But I finally decided that this was the place I was gonna stop. Honestly, there's no real reason why I decided to go with this place. I actually have 0 cell phone service right now. But then I saw a sign that said Judge MC Magny's State Park, and I figured it must be nice. I think if the Timberdoodle Trail has taught me anything, it's that I love fall. I think there's something special about every season, something to appreciate and admire, but I especially love fall for like the crisp air and the warm tones. Just feels like a big hug. That was lovely. It was just a quick 1 mile loop, so easy peasy. Gives me a chance to get the body moving. But honestly, I'm so glad I did that for a few reasons. 1, I get very antsy in the car. 2, I didn't work out this morning. And 3, sitting for long periods of time does still irritate my back a little bit, but walking helps. Okay, we've made it to Marais. This town is so cute. Not gonna lie, I did forget it's a Saturday and that it would be kind of busy around here. Score! We got a spot. If you've never been to Marais, it is a very sweet coastal town, but the main reason I'm here today is to get the world's best donuts. So the world's best donut is a family business, but is 5 generations deep, and Tristan recommended it to me, so had to get some. Today I got 2 donuts. The girl working there recommended the cinnamon sugar, so here's that one. And then I also got this coconut cake donut. Okay, time for the taste test. That is wonderful. It's not overly sweet. I feel like the inside is just so soft too. It just like melted in my mouth. I think it's very clear I haven't had too many good quality donuts. And this is the coconut one. As a kid, I used to hate coconut. I don't know if coconut is just something that you have to like age into a little bit, but we're going for it. Okay, that one, that is incredible. I've always quite enjoyed like the cake type of donuts that are a bit denser, but sometimes they're like a little bit too dense, and this one still has that like melty vibe to it. That's pretty spectacular. If I had to pick my favorite, it would be this one. Oh, so good. Hi.
Hi. How's it going? Oh my gosh, you're outside.
I got the donuts.
She got the donuts.
Yes.
They're pretty good.
I also wanted to tell you, I'm loving your mom's glasses. They're highly functional.
Oh, are those the flip-up ones? Yeah.
Like, they're so practical.
Stylish and functional. We love it.
Funky, vintage. When I was on the phone with Tristan, he seemed a tad bit concerned that I was only in Marais at this point in the day. It's currently 2:30 and I have about 4.5 more hours to go. So I'm thinking that it would be a better idea to stop for like a late lunch, early dinner in Duluth instead of eating here. Honestly, the food looks really great here, but I just had 2 donuts. C'est la vie. In the meantime though, I have about 2.5 hours until I arrive, so I'm thinking of checking on a crime junkie podcast. Honestly, those podcasts are like the only thing that really keep me like buzzed and awake because I get scared. Let's get to it. Okay guys, I made it to Duluth. Okay, it is 4:45 now and I am currently starting to get a bit antsy. There was some traffic that built up, which is not a problem. I just feel like I have not stood up in quite a bit of time. I cannot be more excited to get to this next spot. Woo! Okay, we've done it. I mean, we're not in Minneapolis yet, but we're making our way. Alrighty, I have just picked up a salad from Ritual Salads. Honestly, it was so cute in there. It was all like hocus pocusy, kind of like spooky season, which like it is spooky season right now, but spooky season all year round. I did say that I was craving vegetables and that is exactly what I got. Oh my gosh. This is giving like California vibes right now and I love it. So I just checked and I am officially 2 hours and 15 minutes from Minneapolis. It's currently 5:15, so I'm guessing I'll get there around like 8-ish. So tonight I'm actually staying with some of Tristan's friends from school and they have so graciously let me sleep on their couch. So I'm very appreciative, but it's just a long drive. I feel like I'm making the most of it though. I'm quite enjoying it. It's just like I do need to stop quite frequently for my sanity. So back in my Laker girl era, we were scared silly for being like late. And because of that, I would be in my car like 3 hours early before an event just to make sure I wasn't late. So this actually kind of feels a bit nostalgic with all of that because I would just pick up my food and then recline my seat back and enjoy, just have a good time. Life's all about finding ways to love your circumstances regardless of what they are in the meantime. Okay, 2 things left to do. 1, I need to go to a park and I need to stretch, like desperately. I feel like this is too city-esque where I am right now, so I need to find a new spot. And then 2, I need to book my parking spot for the car. Woo! Time to find the park. Woo! It is bright. Alrighty, folks. We're right around the corner. Ooh, my muscles are going to be so happy. Okay, I think we are here. All right, we found our stretching spot. All the bones are cracking. We have 2 more hours. It's not too bad. It's not too bad. Honestly, I've had way more traumatic travel days, so all things considered, this is going great. I just get antsy. It's more of a me problem. I'm gonna be in Jamaica for a week, so the reservation for the car has officially been made, so I have a place to put it. But before we go there, we have one more stop to make. Target! I think this might be the most abandoned Target I've ever been to. There's nobody here. Y'all already know I have no shame when it comes to wearing Crocs in public, but there are some situations where I think I need to have a bit nicer footwear, and I didn't bring any like nicer-ish sandals with me, so had to get some. So originally I was wanting to go to Trader Joe's. Trader Joe's is like my favorite place to get snacks, especially for like a flight, which I'm having one very early tomorrow, so unfortunately it's too late and Trader Joe's is closed, so Target it is. We're here. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh, I'm so tired. I gotta be completely honest with you guys. I am wiped. Obviously, I've made a bunch of stops and stuff, but I have been on the road for about 12 hours and I'm so excited to sleep, even if it's just for a little amount. It's past my bedtime. Okay, my lift officially arrives in like 7 minutes and I'm just trying to put my stuff together as quickly as I can. Still feel like I have so much to do, but I felt like the pressure would be good for me. Okay, we're all packed, ready to go. Not gonna lie, I did contemplate just sleeping in my car for the next couple hours instead of going to the friend's house, but I feel like I'm gonna go anyway. Good morning. It is currently 3:15 right now. I'm about to go down and get my Uber. He is here. I guess it's a Lyft. Honestly, the nap was great. I'm feeling like pretty energized right now, all things considered. My face is like frozen, but we'll get there. Time to fly. And getting there, we sure did. After a whopping 30 hours from Canada to Jamaica, I'm pleased to share with you guys that I finally made it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe and turn on that notification bell to see what I get up to next, and I will see you guys next time.